Hello Aries, welcome to Dove and Serpent Tarot. My name is Paul. If Aries is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your tarot card reading. Remember to hit the like button, leave a comment, consider subscribing to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. If there is anything you would like me to pray over or meditate upon or send positive energy toward, please let me know. Now, this is going to be a general reading for July 29th through August 4th, so try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together. I am merely the messenger, and I ask you to connect directly with each of these cards. Use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I might provide. And remember, Aries, that the most important part of any tarot reading is you. And Five of Cups, interesting. I feel like you're somebody who is usually very, very optimistic. You know, I find that you typically can see the silver lining in things. You know, you try to look for the best in every situation, even if it's just the most miserable day. You try to find something to feel good about. You know, something to be positive. You're I think very good at finding the positive in that sort of, bad day, right? And I think people often come to you for reassurance. I feel like you're somebody who, people can just go and be near you and they can start to feel better, right? You just have a way of spinning things into a positive light, But I think right now you're maybe having trouble doing that. It may be feeling now like, gosh, I need something, right? Or we're searching for that little glimmer, that little glimpse of the light, the little sparkle somewhere. And maybe it's getting difficult to feel that, okay? Let's put this into some context. Let's see what's going on with you this week. There is an Ace of Swords, clarity. I feel like this is sort of your mission right now. This is your quest, is to find this enlightenment in the midst of the storm of the Five of Cups. You're looking for that ray of sunshine that's coming through the clouds. You see that sometimes, right? That, to me, that's the most beautiful thing that I've ever witnessed in nature, is when the sky is cloudy and dark cloud, and there's just a little break in the clouds and the beam of light's coming down. To me, that is just awe-inspiring. I love that. And that's kind of what this feels like. It kind of seems like we're finding that glimmer of hope. We're finding that ray of sunshine on the very dark, dark day. All right? I think this is what we're looking for. This is what we need right now. Underneath the surface, we've got the Prince of Wands. This is very steady, very committed energy. This is a sustained effort over the course of time. Okay, and I think that this is kind of this is how you've been approaching your situation right now. Maybe there's something going on at work. Maybe this is a personal life. Maybe it's sort of everything all together. You've never given up, even for a moment. You're somebody that is committed, and you are a consistent source of energy. You've been putting in all of this effort into something for, I think, a long time. And it maybe is getting more difficult to do that, but you're not giving up. You're not quitting. You're not pulling back any of your energy. You're not withholding any of your efforts. You're trying. You keep trying. You keep working at this, whatever it is, right? A work thing, personal thing, relationships, family, creative. Maybe this is spiritual. Maybe this is just everything all together again, right? But we need to find that ray of sunshine. We need that glimmer of hope, right? Because I feel like it's getting more and more difficult for you to keep putting in all of this effort, all of this work, right? We really need it to pay off. There's the Nine of Swords. So these, not swords, wands. What am I saying? Very different swords and wands, right? Very, very different. The Nine of Wands is all of these things that you have endured, okay? I'm glad it's not a Nine of Swords, because that'd be despair. I don't think we're there yet, okay? But with this card and the Prince of Wands, you have been working very, very hard, and you have been, suffering, you know? You have been, you've been putting yourself through the ringer, as they say. The Nine of Wands is a strength that you can endure the hardships, that this hard work is worth it, right? You have this ability to endure the fire. Yeah, to endure the hardships, because you know that there is something worthwhile on the other side of it. Okay? So I think that you have been really engaged in this hard work, whether it's, again, personal, professional, whatever, for a long time. And I feel like you have suffered a lot of like cuts and scratches and bruises from it. Okay? And maybe enough to make most people say, I give up. I quit. I'm not doing this anymore. Right? But not you. You're still holding on. You're still fighting. You're still working very, very hard. Not a lot of people would have that sort of tenacity. Right? Let's see what's up above everything. And of course, it's a Knight of Pentacles. This is the card that has the vision of the future. So the reason why you're working so hard is because you can climb up to the top of the mountain and you can see the goal in the distance. You can see who you are, where you are, and what you're doing. And that's it, right? You have your eye on the prize, as they say. But it might be kind of this growing feeling of, when the heck are we going to get there? What do I need to do? How are things going to change? What's the path? How long is this journey really going to take? You know? But you're not giving up because you can still see it. Maybe we're not sure exactly how we're going to get there or how much longer the journey will take. Okay? But this is a huge thing. And it's got to be. Otherwise, I don't think you would have this sort of tenacity. You wouldn't be willing to endure all of the difficulties and hardships, right? If there wasn't some reason for all of it. Next card is, look at that. More Leo energy, by the way. It's the Lust or Strength card. Okay? And the Nine of Wands is a card called Strength. And then, of course, this major arcana is also called Strength. This is really an ability to control yourself. Right? This is kind of, and I think when we get that ray of sunshine here, when we see the light beaming through the dark clouds, that's a huge win. That is kind of like something is happening in this situation for you that renews your enthusiasm, right? Renews your passion and really just like rebuilds your strength to superhuman levels, right? If this is your human strength, this is your superhuman strength. So this ray of sunshine that we're looking for, this is that really big win. This is that really big breakthrough. It's a work thing, a personal thing, whatever. This is that thing that happens that renews your strength to keep fighting. You know, that this is kind of like the confirmation. This is now the certainty. You can see something tangible happening around you that is telling you that all your hard work is paying off, that you are going to reach your goal. And so this renews your force and fire. Now you feel invincible. Now you feel like these little scratches back there are nothing, right? That you can endure whatever it may take to get to your goal. It's because you've had that ray of sunshine, that enlightenment, that moment of clarity where everything is revealed to you and it renews your passion. Okay? Let's select the mystery card, bonus card, confirmation card. This is a random card from the Smith-Waite Tarot. This is the factor infinite and unknown. We're going to set it down over here. We're going to put Frankenduck right there on top. We're not going to look at that card until the very end, but it will tie everything together and it will give us the confirmation that we need. If you have a prediction, put it in the comments. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It's totally free and it really does support the channel, and I appreciate that. I'm seeing something around your wrist. It's a reminder of something, right? Something around your wrist it's meant to remind you of something. I don't know if it's a tattoo. It almost seems like a bracelet, but it could be a tattoo or something, right? Let's check in with your general energy over here. Now we've got the vision of the future and the vision of the past. And I think this is really important for you, is to be able to see the future, to see the path to get to your goal. You have to be able to see the past and the path that you took. You see, the Queen of Pentacles is looking at that long and winding road. You see it over there? That long and winding road that you traversed to get right here, right now. And by distilling the wisdom of that path, everything that you endured, that whole experience, what it meant, what its significance was, extracting the wisdom and understanding from your past to then sort of project it into the future will help you see the way forward. It doesn't mean that things are going to be exact. It's not going to be the same path. It's not going to be left, left, right, right, up, down, A, B, select, start, whatever it is. It's going to be different, but that wisdom that you've distilled from the past is the same wisdom that you will apply to your current path forward. Okay? And it's not often that we get both of these in a reading. This is really, really cool. Because it is, it's your ability to understand the past, to distill your history into a functional kind of understanding, a functional wisdom. And we're using that then to forge the way forward. See, we can see the road that we took behind us, but you can't really see the road in front of you. This is going to help with that, okay? And in the environment, of course, pure enlightenment, pure real. This is not only a ray of sunshine, this is the sky clears and it is just all sunshine, right? We were happy with one little ray of sunshine out of the clouds. Now you've got the whole sun, right? So it's kind of as if now the future is opening up and you can see everything clearly, right? It wasn't just this kind of, well, maybe a glimmer of hope, right? That you had this moment of clarity that gave you this courage and this resolve to keep going. Now you can see everything. And now it's almost, we don't need courage to keep going. Now we just realize that this is destiny. This is fate. There's nothing stopping this. So it's almost, you can kind of kick back and relax, you know. I mean, not really, but maybe in a spiritual or even in an emotional way. It removes all doubt. It's allowing you to see very clearly the path before you. Right? Just as we were talking about with the Knight and the Queen of Pentacles. The sun chases away all shadows, all clouds, all confusion, nothing but absolute clarity. You can see the path to your goal. You can see what's beyond that. And indeed, you can see not only the road that you took in your life to get here, you can see the road before that. You can see lifetimes in the past, lifetimes to the future. Okay? With this solar energy. And I think that there is absolutely no doubt that all of your work is finally paying off. The obstacle here, more pentacles. And it's not much of an obstacle, I'll tell you that. You're really in luck here. We see the Knight and the Queen. Their child is, of course, the Prince. Okay? And because you can see the past and now you can see the future, all you have left to do is work it, build it, you know, turn the car on and start driving. It's that simple. And I think in some ways it's kind of saying, just keep doing what you've been doing. You've got the fiery Prince of Wands and the Prince of Pentacles, fire to earth, the instant act of creation. Just keep doing what you've been doing, right? The only thing that you're being told is do not stop. You're getting that glimmer of hope. You're getting that full illumination, right? To help you to keep going and to not stop, to not throw in the towel, to not give up, to not leave your post or walk away. Yeah. Very, very exciting here. Final card, of course, Two of Cups, the love. You're coming into this union with your goal, with your outcome that you desire. You are achieving that union. The satisfaction of your desires, right? This is Venus in Cancer. This is you kind of getting what you want. Whatever it is, could be something very physical, financial. It could be, more mental, emotional. Could be a spiritual or creative thing. Could be at work. Could be at home. Could be at school. You're getting the object of your desire. You are coming into union with it. And that is spectacular. And that feels really, really, really good. We're going to do an empowerment oracle card. I don't think you need much encouragement, but maybe this will be part of our Ace of Swords. Give us this glimmer. You really have the best cards here today. Let's see, let's get a good one. I guess it's this one that needs to come out. And it says, Jewel of the Lotus. I am transcendent, emerging from the veiled depths. I unfurl my essence petal by petal. As I open myself, the divine light within grows brighter, revealing the truth that I am a precious jewel. This kind of looks like that, it is the lotus, right, growing out of the waters there. This is very appropriate. And I like that you're emerging from the veiled depths, right? So we're having that kind of enlightenment experience. Of course, the divine light within grows brighter, right? It starts out here with the Ace of Swords. It becomes a full radiant sun, right? Let's do something else now for that sun card. Let's do a Oracle of the Radiant Sun. I try to reserve these oracle cards for any time we get the sun card in a reading, and we haven't really had one lately. So it's nice that I get to use these cards today. And let's see which one we have. Ostentation, interesting. Saturn in Taurus. There's nothing wrong with ostentation. There's nothing wrong with really kind of manifesting this luxury almost, right? Of really being kind of extravagant, it reminds me of this kind of feels like ostentation, right? It's just kind of larger than life. It's more than it really needs to be. It's very exaggerated energy, right? That's what we want. That feels good. That, I think, is very appropriate right now. And of course, Saturn and Taurus, we've got our Taurus energy here with the builder, right? And Saturn to me is a card of discipline, or a planet of discipline, right? It's an energy that is really saying that we've got to keep doing what we're doing, right? We get this kind of, this ostentation, right? We get this kind of really intense, extravagant, passionate energy. But what we really need to do is control it and channel it into very steady, disciplined Taurus energy, steady forward movement. This is a Taurus power card. And this is where we need to discipline ourselves. That's why this is the obstacle, right? Because we get so excited, we get that ostentation, right? And sometimes we forget about the slow, steady, committed, disciplined work that we need to do. So the message there is keep doing what you're doing. Keep working hard. It is all paying off. Okay? The celebration is very close. All right. Let's look at the mystery card. Let's see what Frankenduck has for us today. I would like to see more development of the water energy, or I'd like to see your Aries power card, the Emperor, right? The Emperor, I think, likes a little ostentation. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling water or emperor. Let's see what we have. Well, no. Okay. Makes sense. 7 of Wands. Keep doing, and it's returning us back to the same sort of energy. Keep doing what you're doing. It's not the time for you to let your guard down. It's not time for you to walk away and think, I made it, and we celebrate and we just, we start living that extravagance. It's a time to keep fighting. It's not a time to put your tools down and relax and say, work is done. Okay, don't let your guard down right now. There's a final push, right, to get to that goal. And this is a kind of a stern reminder of that. Okay, and even this is kind of saying that it may even feel like it gets a little bit more difficult. As you get right close to the goal, it might be as difficult as it's ever been, but that's how you know you're close. When you're this close to giving up, it means you're this close to succeeding. All right, and that I think is a very serious, very important message. Don't quit, don't give up now. Don't pull back any of your energy now because you're so close. This is all going to pay off. Okay. We're going to do an extended reading too if you want to stick around. There's a link up top, there's one down below. New readings for Aries are on Mondays. Bonus readings are on Fridays. Be sure you watch both. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It is totally free, does not cost anything. And leave a comment. Let me know where in the world you're watching from. I want you to know that you're the most important part of Dove and Serpent Tarot. I thank you and I love you. And we're all in this together.